So right now it's 12.3. Last night it got down to 11.6, 11.6, yeah. And the night before that it got down to 0, actually 0.8 degrees. And I'm in Anthony's video.
Anthony here, and camping with Rick a couple of weeks ago. He had this cool little device. Actually, I had it in my cart, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sold on it because it was $50 or so, and it was like, does something like that work? I actually used this past camping trip, but I left it right inside my pack on the key ring. I hooked this to the key ring so I wouldn't lose it. I mean, is there a little bit of temperature difference between that piece of material? I don't know. I figured that was the best. I actually might move it to my day pack so I can actually see the temperature when I'm hiking during the day too, and not just overnight temperatures. But this is called the SensorPush. And little did I know that this is more popular than I thought. The guy that backpacked with us this past weekend said he actually has this in his grow room because it does the humidity and the temperature. So I don't have a weight right now, but I'll put it up there. Now I got this little snazzy shock cord rig going here just so I wouldn't lose it. You'd be better off to put something through it, maybe if you could get a carabiner through it like that, you know, cut out this mess. But this was my quickie to come up with for this past weekend. So anyways, you download an app for it. So as you can see right now in the room I'm in, it's 73. Whoops, I can't see it. 73.8 degrees with 45% humidity. And you can do all kinds of stuff, like the daily average was 68 degrees. It was in my suitcase at 35% humidity. It's saying that the humidity is actually falling. Temperatures rising. There's all kinds of different stuff you could do. Oh geez, you click on the temperature and it will tell you. You can, slide back and forth with the day, graph. Week, month, year. Usually I just click it on the day so you can see the temperature, difference. Yeah, so I bet you this was my camping trip because it goes down to 14.3 degrees. So, and then bottomed out at right before 8 a.m. Isn't that funny? It was supposed to actually get warmer. They said it was going to get warmer as the night went through, and as you can see, it came back up and went up the temperature up. So it's actually pretty cool. Is it a necessity? Not at all. But is it fun? Yeah. I guess if you were good, you could figure out the weather based on the humidity, clouds, all that stuff. Me, not so much. But it's nice to know because sometimes you think it's cold and it really isn't that cold. Like I didn't realize it got that cold that night. What did I say it got down to? 14 degrees. I figured 20s. I mean, I guess I was close, but anyways, I'll put a link below on this. There isn't a lot of exciting review I can do on it other than that it works. As far as the battery goes, I couldn't tell you. It does look like there's a... No, it's not a screw. It's just a sensor. I think once it's done, you throw it out and get another one. Rick said he's had his for a year and it's still going strong, so I don't know. There wasn't a lot of information. I grabbed it off Amazon, and like I said, I had it in my cart, and then Rick had it and he liked it and said it worked good, and I bought one. And then when I was backpacking, one of the guys there said, "Hey, I have one of those in my grow room. I never thought to bring it camping with me." So SensorPush, Amazon. I think it was like 49 bucks. Good 49 bucks to spend, considering I got a little, I think I paid $10 for a thermometer or whatever you want to call it, from REI, and it sits in my backpack and you can't tell what the temperature is. It's just so small and whatever. So, SensorPush. So that's Anthony's product of the month, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Hit comment below. Let me know if you have this and how you like it. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and hit me up on whatever media you want. And we'll see about maybe hiking together someday or whatever. So see you out on the trail.